Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow failed. I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not gonna wait. And right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show. Always got you on my mind, but I know this time you're on top of my list. Only wish. And as we decorate the tree, only you and me, I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow failed. I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not gonna wait. And right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show. I've been waiting for so long for you.
Welcome to the special holidays show of the HNL Tonight show with the hockey coach, your coach FRENCHY, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the Tuesday night, December 26th, Monday night, December 26th. Boxing Day in Canada. We are back after we watched the game between Canada and Czechia, where the Czechia surprise shock everybody in Canada by the W of 5-2. Day number one at the WJC, the World Junior Championship, is over 2023. To surprise, not only Team Canada lost by the score 5-2, but the Team Finland lost in overtime by the score 3-2 against Switzerland. And then you're going to see Team USA win today by the score 5-2 against Latvia. And then Team Sweden completely destroy Austria by the score of 11-0. And that's the resume of all the 4 games we got today. We have another day tomorrow, Tuesday, December 27th. Canada and the USA are not played tomorrow, so they are for them. They're going to return against Germany Wednesday night for Team Canada, and that's happening for our team. So tonight the show is about 60 minutes. We'll talk about a little bit about different things about hockey, where we at that season, the standing, the news, QA, any question you want to talk about this, and then we're going to go through that show with each one of you, and maybe you want to talk about Team Canada or anything you want to talk about. Don't forget to put the letter Q in front of this your question so I can go through them tonight. A little bit easy. It's holidays, guys, so many people are not around. But I'm glad to see each one of you to join me live for the second show of the night of the Hockey Nation Live Show. So thanks to be with the hockey tonight. We have a few people knock the door, so welcome back. First of all, Aspire Cake is in the house, so welcome. RJ Calabro is in the house, so welcome back, Mr. RJ Calabro. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Sometimes we call him no deal. Sometimes we call him, maybe we have a deal. But one thing we know, we have always the real deal is in the house with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks to be with the hockey tonight. Real deal. Friend from Ottawa, knock the door again. Vinny James 007 is with us tonight. Chicago Bear, Fence 97 is with the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. Thanks so much. Our friend from Canada, welcome back, Mr. William Snyder. Knock the door. Thanks so much. We have Randy Walkman is in the house. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. Our friend Enartab, the co-host of the warm-up shows, will be back with us tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Welcome. Kev McCart, he said the wish list for the app is a Checha goalie. Kev, for the Checha tonight, or a great performance for them between the pipe. Again, this Randy Walkman, a coach. Welcome back. Are you going to do play-by-play tomorrow on the regular show tomorrow, Vinny? Tomorrow night we do the show. I don't know if I do a play-by-play tomorrow night. Let me check what do I have here, just in case. Toronto play St. Louis Blues. I know that. I don't know yet. I'm going to decide this tomorrow. We have a few games we can watch. Ottawa, Boston. We can do Capitals, Washington. About that one over there. So, yeah, I don't know yet what we got here on the schedule. I try to get the easy game tomorrow. The Oilers, Edmonton play Calgary tomorrow night, by the way. It's another game to watch in NHL for sure. The Golden Knights play the Kings tomorrow night. A lot of game left and right to watch. 11 game is on the program. Pay attention. The game is postponed tomorrow night about this. Boxing Day, guys, today from Canada. And hopefully you enjoy your evening, your day over there. You're shopping online. You're shopping online. And then RJ said that Annapolis 3 at the Chargers 7 at the football. We have a football game tonight. Honestly, I did not know we have football game tonight. I don't watch football, honestly, about that one there. You have any question, Edmonton Calgary tomorrow? Yeah, the Edmonton Calgary play tomorrow night about this one at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. They play each other. Obviously, the game is not live. It's live, but it's not on. It's only on the Sportnet channel tomorrow night. Coach, do you know the most wore jersey in NHL 2022? I don't know really, William, about this. About the jersey, William. I will have to go with a lower number, under 30. I don't know if 22, 11, 12, 14, 18 could be the number I was looking about that. But yeah, I would be surprised a number under 10. Honestly, I have too many retired jersey. That would be the number I would suggest about this. Will you watch Ottawa game if you do play-by-play tomorrow? I'm going to do that. Vinny said about this one. Yeah, they owes the Boston Bruins. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I was expected to do another HNL Tonight show to do all the game around the game tonight. Oxy carrying it tomorrow. Chicago Bear. Groundhog Day. William Snyder. 8 upset. 24. William. I wouldn't be surprised. It could be a number like that. It could happen. William, about this. So what happening, guys, around the show tonight? We just want sharing with you a couple of news around the league. The Q&A is always welcome. If you have a question, just ask, no problem. First of all, the Montreal Canadiens, what they at this moment would be interesting. They not practice until tomorrow. And then they have the 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah. And then after that, they're going to play at the 28th. They're traveling tomorrow. They go to Tampa Bay Tampa Bay to play the 28th again in Tampa Bay. We'll be interesting what happened, the update for different injuries like Savard, Monahan, Gallagher. No news yet. Everybody was shut down for the last couple of games, a couple of days between around the Montreal Canadiens. So that'll be the three things we have to learn about the news for them. Then after that, what it would be, Gallagher is another one already, honestly. And after that, you have to figure out, okay, what's next after that? Are they bring back up? And then what happened with Anthony Richard? That's other players we have to figure out what that one there. Now, Montreal, again, like I mentioned to you, are really difficult schedule. One of the top two worst schedule they have for the upcoming next couple of weeks and month over there. So it'll be a team to follow and, to checking what's happening with them. Right now, they are set at 22nd, 23rd. Honestly, because the winning percentage is really important about this. So Montreal right now are set at 25th in the standing. They are right now, honestly, 2 points jumping to 25th to 20. Just give you an idea how close it is. They have 3 points they have a 2 point to 19. So it's very close about this for the Montreal Canadiens. Then Ottawa is behind them at 2 points behind. Philadelphia are 4 points behind. So Montreal have to be top. For what I see on the understanding, guys, the Montreal, the best they can finish is 26. Now, San Jose can join them, possibly to be 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's game Montreal 5th, 6th. So that would be something could happen about this. About the number 18 coach, Didier Harry, you said number 18. Yes, I said 11, 12, 14, 18, 22nd, 24, maybe 27 will be all the number I will say to you, William, about that. Now, on the standing, of course, the Florida Panthers is really a team, guys, you have to pay attention. They are 22nd on the standing with 34 points, but they play below 500. If you go on the standing with a winning percentage, Florida guys are equal, almost like the Montreal Canadiens. So that gave them about Montreal 7 pick and 8 pick back to back in NHL if the season was over tonight. So that gave them a chance for Montreal to select 2 good selections. And Florida Panthers have a really difficult time. Very difficult schedule with the Montreal Canadiens. So Florida Panthers, you asking me tonight if they're going to make the playoff, I would say no. I don't think so. To make the playoff this year, it would take 95, 96 points, including the Metropolitan Division. So let's go with 97 points. That will give Florida guys 62 points to get with 47 games to go. 47 games to go, right? They have to get 62 points. Out of 47, they have to get 62 points. They all have to get 25 of them at the minimum. And then they have to at least it went overtime. So to get 60 points, that gave them about 31 W of the 47 game to stay. That gave them 31 to 47, guys. That gave them about 650 winning percentage. Not going to happen for Florida Panthers. Not going to happen. And during that time, a team like Nashville can pass Florida. Vancouver can pass Florida. Possibly Ottawa can fight with them. And that would give them Montreal a pick maybe around 10, worst case 12 for the Montreal Canadiens. So that gave them a very good selection for Montreal for next season on the draft pick. For sure. How closely are injury our player put on ER monitoring by the league? Many of these injuries appear to be less than what is been reported. Just said not incident. It depends about this. And if you put a player on ER, it's 7 days minimum to get back over there on the ER. So it'll be interesting about the Montreal Canadiens. Now, sometimes they could put him on ER to saving some money on the salary cap because the they calculate every single day, right? And then they can call back, activate the plugs, everything like that. Now, monitoring about the fact like documentation, everything like that, it's not going to happening for the NHL. Too many injuries anyway at the end of the day. So it's not going to be that way about that. What will be your second answer, coach? From 18, we have to go the 24th. I have to opt for a jump on the draft to get a top 4 pick. They have a big jump from 4 to 5. You're absolutely right about Nicholas. I think earlier, Michael DiVillano guy for Buck and Dream, I opened up a door. It's something we can talk tomorrow night. We have a panelist here, maybe in the chat right now. Let's see right there. Let's go with the standing we have. Chicago, Anaheim, Columbus. So let's go with Bedell, Fantilli, and Carson. Number 4 is Arizona. Number 5, San Jose. And then Philadelphia. Then after that, in Montreal. Let's see the standing like that. Do you believe Arizona, San Jose, Philadelphia are going to select Mitch Garver or not? Do you think Mitch Garver is going to stay top 4? That's my biggest question. Anyway, that's my question. Do you believe Mitch Garver, with the situation, with everything happening over there, a team going to select right away at number 4 over Yager or Devosky or something like that? That would be my question to you. Do you still believe a team going to jumping on Mitch Garver anyway or not? I know St. Montreal can pick Mitch Garver, but I would say could happen. I still believe Montreal is going to be 28, 29 inside the game, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Montreal could be select 5 or 6 at the end of the year, I think. Yeah, absolutely, Nicholas. For this one, that point need to be scrutinized closely. Luciano smell like you're thinking to me about this is happening a lot of sport and tap. Now it depends in tap and Luciano about ER. ER is not like it's a plus now in tap and Luciano is a player going ER. You have they keep the salary cap under control on the salary cap. So if a player is have an ER, now it's going to be reflect by the team and by the documentation of the NHL. But compared to a long-term injury reserve, but a player stay on the ER and after that they gave the money, they cannot move the salary cap. They just continue that way over there. And Atap said, no, it dropped to 6. Kevin said, could you see Montreal making a deal with Buffalo for the goaltender, Devin Levi? We are a lot of off-goal defense and +6%, another first. You know, you're not the first one talk about Devin Levi. I don't understand why the Montreal Canadiens are going to trade for Levi or Dustin Wolf. Both goaltenders are 6 foot. How many goaltenders in NHL have 6 foot? Are you going to say, oh, Saros? Yeah, Saros is a great goaltender in NHL. He been a very young age, a very good goaltender. Levi was draft guy 7th round. We draft a guy called Caden Primo 7th round too. Levi have a great start with Northeastern and University. Primo have a good start in NHL and NCAA with Providence, right? We have Jacob Dorbs with the Ohio State. Have the same similar stat like the Levi with the Northeastern. So all the stuff like that, why we're going to get a goaltender like Levi at 6 foot when we have a Gen goaltender at 6'4", 6'5", like Dobez and her affiliation to get Devin Levi. Or people, because Ken Hughes knows this one. Listen, guy, a goaltender 6 foot in NHL don't stay a long time. How many are great goaltender in NHL over the Xaros? Not many. So for me, I will not touch Wolf. I will not trade for a goaltender right now. I will just wait one more year to figure out what happening with Montembeault. Let's see what D-Show, listening with Tobaz, everything like that. Now you can draft a player, a goaltender, and the next one. I agree with you. I will have no problem with that part over there. Kevin, they need a right defense market goalie. It's funny, Chris, you bring that point because it was one of my questions for that Montreal Canadian. I think for me, they really need a right defenseman. You're absolutely right, Chris. And by trade, by draft, I don't know, but they have something you have to add. You say, oh, looking Mayu. They have a lot of prospect, but Justin Barron looking better. But I think they need a little bit more high-level players on that one. Can you make a trade with a team to get a right defenseman? Are you willing to give money for John Glenberg for 1 or 2 years, 3 years? All the information I don't have for you guys tonight because I'm not sure which one. But that's something you have to figure out for the Montreal Canadiens. Great comments, Chris, about it. And I don't think Mitch Crab dropped to 6 for an attack. We won't fall down that far, Jimmy. Vinny will foul. He will foul. 25 is the most one number. On one of them is Ren O'Connor. We have an answer on the line. John Blount is through. William Mitchell can drop for sure, and that's Nicholas. See, that's a great question. That's something we have to follow up until to the end about this one over there. I agree with you guys about this. Mitchell and other Russian are going to slip big year. Russia is a mess. You know, last year, everybody was Mirochenko. Everybody thought he's not going to be drafted first round. And then the Washington Capitals select him at 20. Then we talk about Yukov. It was the same situation with him. So it will be interesting, Kevin. I'm not sure if you take a risk to let it go Michkov because the situation over there for Brendan Yager or a Devoski or something like that. It's really it's fun thing about this Logan O'Connor for the end. Saber will never trade Levi, Randy. I don't know why. Why not, Randy? For me, I don't know. Someone can see something I don't see about Levi because for me, Levi is not like a goaltender number 1 in NHL right now in my eyes. Like it could be a solid goaltender. But to be a goaltender number 1, I have my doubt about him to trade for him. So Adam Berger is in the house. William, good evening, Adam. Happy holidays, Mr. Adam. Thanks to be with us tonight. The Vegas Golden Knight are number. Vegas is number 3rd in the standing with 49 points and 36 games. They play more points. They can get dropped at maybe 5 or 6 in the NHL. They are 6-4 in the last 10 game for the Vegas Golden Knight. Mishkov is uncertain. William McClary will come back. Uncertain draft shoes coach. I mean, he's a guarantee to come to the North America. No, William. He has set his contract with St. Petersburg for 25th, 26th. I think he can be open for him, first of all, William. Secondly, he just got loaned to Sochi about that one over there. So I don't say it will happen, but I think it's a little bit the case like him, like Kaprizov. I think if you want to look about a good similarity, it's Kaprizov with him, William. Kevin is back in the house. Welcome aboard, Kevin. Thanks for being on the show. Thank you, Adam. Hopefully, same for everybody. Of course, from the freezing storm, everything like that, a lot of people are touched about this. All the prayer thought for all the people cannot have those kind of quality life to be maybe on the street, or maybe people are on the house, but they cannot have power or whatever they are about like how to get that house more warmer. So, prayer for each one of them for sure. Thanks to remind this, Adam. Primo is only 6'2" for an attack. Yeah, it's only 6'2". It's just that my point to you is like How many goaltender at 6 foot are in NHL are successful? Fact again, Coach Kev. Do you like? Did you talk about the Edmondson trade rumor, William? This funny, guys, because I was going to make a video for Montreal about a trade bait. The only players, guy, Montreal is going to trade on my eyes is Sean Monahan at the trade deadline. I don't see anything else. Oh, what about that? Enough to win. It's minor for my eyes, right? You're not going to get big and Drouin. You're not going to get big and that enough. They are all both UFA. Now you have two other questions, three other players you can talk. Dvorak, you can talk about Josh Anderson, and you can talk about Jordan Munson. I still believe all two of them, Anderson and Munson, I don't think Montreal want to trade them at all. The only way it could happen is they get something big in return. Otherwise, Edmondson is too important, and Anderson is too important at their eyes for the staff management right now. Now, you can talk about Jordan Munson. Yes, I believe for Montreal Canadiens, they could hold him one more year. Because after that, he becomes a UFA. And the team can get him next year and trade deadline 2024, example. They're going to get maybe only for a rental players. They're going to give something better to Montreal, and they're not going to have to resign him. I think for Montreal, for one more year, they can keep Edmondson for one more year and then to give away. The Anderson case is fun because he's the unicorn players. I don't say they need him, but in Montreal and like him, they still believe on him. I know he has $5.5 million, but he still have a possibility to get more from him at long term if he become the player they expect from him. But again, at 5.5, at 20 goals less per year, that's not enough for Montreal Canadiens. Will be interesting about the case Anderson. I'm not sure which team could commit themselves for a 5-year contract with Anderson at 5.5. But again, some teams are thinking differently, and it could be happen. As a matter of fact, I look, of course, with the Florida Panthers guy. They have two players on the UF3 next season. Only two. They have Kudos and they have Orvis. Orvis carrying at $5.5 million. I think Kudos is at $2.5 million. Both of them are UF3. Can the Florida Panthers afford to give away Kudos? I'm not sure. I think Kudos could be a really, like, he reminds me a lot like Luke Shine for the Vancouver Canucks. He brings some kind of physicality, house defenseman, good on the third pairing, on the anything go in the playoff. He's a right defenseman, not many other right defensemen. That's something, maybe something could looking about this, and maybe that Florida is going to give away him at the traded line. That will push them to go down. The biggest question about Florida Panthers, guys, about how they go a buyer team or a seller team. That's the point about this. The rest of the players they have, they are all on the contract. The another one you can look is Anthony Sclair. He still have $3 million for the upcoming year after that. I don't know they will go that direction with him. But that's pretty much the three players I expect Florida could shopping at the trade deadline if they go that way. Because they don't have a lot of pick after that. So Kudos, you can get honestly a second or third round pick in return. Or this same situation. Orvis at 5.5, you keep that money, half of the money at the bottom, and a team like Patrick Orvis going to playoff at the bottom 6 on the right winger. Many teams will have to have that kind of players. I think at Toronto Maple Leafs, they have enough money. They will have to have Patrick Orvis at the playoff. I can go all the way like that with certain other team in the NHL. Edmonton could love to have a player like him for sure. So about this one over there. Fact, like again, did you see about the Edmondson trade? Remember, I talk about this. It doesn't select a Michkov. They maybe not get him for 3-4 years. So really depend on the team. A totally rebuilding team. Maybe take a chance only. Otherwise, Michkov. You're absolutely in our top. But back again at your question there. The only team I see on the bottom right now is Arizona Michkov. Can they wait Michkov for 3-4 years? The San Jose are not a rebuilding, and the Philadelphia Flyers are not a rebuilding yet. So, if Columbus finish over Arizona, can Columbus wait for Michkov, or they go with another players? So, really great question about this. Conversely, was 5'7". Kev, yeah, absolutely about this one. Mr. Nam Tal is in the house. Welcome back. You're welcome, William. Pleasure, my friend. I think too much and make about the size of a goalie. The athletes gave me the best athlete anytime. I think too much is made about. Um, Here's a problem in attack. And because the accuracy of the player forward are so good now, they can put the puck over the right shoulder all the time. And if your goaltender is 6 foot, is going to be a lot affected by the size of who he is at the end of the day. It could be fast, he could be quick on the left side of the back door, but he's not going to cover everything. And the players are so good now on the accuracy. I would be worried to get a goaltender at 6 foot max on that one over there. Now, we're talking about a goaltender number 1 and A1. I'm not going to a goaltender A-B, 1B or 2A. We have a lot. We have Simon Montembeault. We have Jake Allen. I'm talking about an excellent goaltender. A goaltender, it can be a solid goaltender number 1. For me, I don't see David Levi as a goaltender number 1, regularly play 40, 50 goals in the net at 6 foot. For me, I don't see that. Now, a backup is a backup, right? But, you know what I mean? Like, Montreal, if they trade for the goalie, they trade for the goaltender number 1, or 1A. We're not going to get a goaltender 1B. They have a lot, and it's not need that. That's come back to Chris Henson. Yes, we need 2 locations before the goalie in my eyes. A right defenseman and a center number 2. Then after that, you can go with goalies. The goalie for me, you go with the draft. Or you would take 4 or 5 years. A solid goaltender in NHL right now, the top 20 can take about 3 years. Montreal not going to be great until the next 3 years. We can hang in there with Jake Allen. We can hang in there with Montembeault at this moment. The problem is not goaltender right now. It's, we don't have a right defenseman. That's a big problem. You can see the depth of the Montreal with no center number 2. That's the problem they have right now on my eyes. But a great point about this. Look, if it wasn't only 6'2", I will give you Danny. Again, Mr. Roger Delaney. And look at Wasson. It's better not go play for the game. This really go down. I would disagree with you. Look about that one over there. Why? Because he got hurt with the right foot. He got hurt with the hip. Now, if it was a problem with the hip or any other surgery he got in the past, the team will be a little bit worried about that. But Monahan, guys, the only problem with Monahan, what he can get in return, guys, I will tell you why. The only thing, the problem he's going to get, it's easy. It all depends on the Vancouver Canucks and all depends on the St. Louis Blues. I can't go with Chicago Blackhawks. What are you talking about? Bo Horvat, Ryan O'Reilly, and Jonathan Toews. All 3 players right now are successive to be on the trade deadline. All 3 are center. So now, after that, you have to go with Sean Monahan, number 4. So the team going to pay a little bit more to get Toews, Horvat, Ryan O'Reilly. I don't know if the whole team going to trade them or not. I'm just sharing with you. So more players will be involved or be in the discussion for, but money could be dropped. But I don't see this as like a 50 game or an injury. Or the effect is hip for Monahan. I think Monahan can get a first-round pick in return with a prospect or a pick 3rd in return for Sean Monahan. Team like Carolina, you know already the team we're talking about earlier about the playoff, where they can make the playoff, everything like that. And Monahan can play winger, he can play center, he can play on PK, he can play on power play, he win face-off. It's really a good the center you get. But again, compared to Bo Horvat, Ryan O'Reilly, and Jonathan Toews, maybe Toews may be the only one I would be a little bit concerned before Sean Monahan. Then after that, you have to be careful with Ryan O'Reilly and Bo Horvat. And because there are 2 players going to become UFA, and it will cost you a lot of money compared to Sean Monahan and Jonathan Toews. Toews going to find, I don't think so. Toews will sign a contract over $6 million. Same thing with Monahan. by Reno Riley and Bo Horvat, it would cost you a lot of money. So that's another thing. Maybe could be a little bit concerned about him. Melissa Zabra is in the house. Hi, Melissa. Not really. Is isolated drop upon and not just said yeah, it would help anything with playoff. Yeah, absolutely. So true. Look, it would be Bionic meme at 30 years old. About this, he talk about his accumulation, about the curve. Yeah, absolutely. Best success oversized. Well, there goes my career in a tap. The wise. About this joyous fight, Mr. and Happy New Year for Luc, très gentil de ta part. Coach William McClary said that. Coach, follow up tonight on Coach. Which NHL coach in the All NHL would you desire to be an assistant coach under the land from? Which NHL head coach in all NHL history would you desire to be an assistant coach under the land from? Woof, that's a lot of name over there, William. It would take for me about like a lot of things. So you talk about the NHL head coach and all NHL history. We desire to be an assistant coach under the learn from. All right. Me, I would like to be curious about Scotty Bowman. His work ethic, his plan, his system, his structure, what he see, nobody saw, and his disciplinary in the locker room. And he don't give any crap to anybody. That would be my first one. My second one, I'm going to surprise everybody. I will go with Pat Burns. Burns, because he's unique on his side. He's an ex-policeman, as a function, as a job, become a coach for the Olympic Hall long time ago. And then he got his job. He did very good job, won the Stanley Cup with New Jersey Devils. And, he made the semifinal with the Toronto Maple Leafs 1993. A goal against the listeners games. Remember that series in game number 7. Anyhow, Pat Burns for me it would be is the way he put his player on the heel. Like he was not gave any crap for anybody. He was a tough coach in NHL. That would be Pat Burns. Is emotional, really about. I think his hockey knowledge was good, but not great. But it's more about the details. I would love him. That would be my number 2 there. My number 3 would be Jacques Lemaire. Jacques Lemaire because he's innovative. He sees things very differently, and he's really able to adjust with the level of the game. Everything like that. That would be one I would follow more. It would be Jacques Lemaire. There will be one about this. Another one I would be surprised is Albert for the New York Islanders. I think Albert his style was pretty unique. His style, the way he coached behind the bench, everything like that. That would be another one. I know you can talk about John Cooper. I would take all the NHL coach right now and NHL right there this season example. The one I would look in more, for me, would be more interested. It would be Mike Sullivan over John Cooper. John Cooper is really put his energy on team together. Mike Sullivan is really good on the deals on the game, in my eyes. So I can go like the way like this right now. A lot of people blame Mike Babcock. Mike Babcock, for me, I would love to learn his work ethic. Mike Babcock was at the rink every morning at 6 o'clock a.m., leave the building at 2 o'clock. His plan, his paperwork, planification. I always dream about Mike Babcock because I know a lot about him, but I never talk deep one-to-one with him. That's pretty much my coach about this, I will never learn about Randy Carlyle because it's not a kind, but that would be my again, everybody's friends. For me, I was looking for the details. What I can learn from Pat Burns, what I can learn from Bowman, what I can learn from Mike Sullivan to make me a better assistant coach, everything like that. But I think Scotty Bowman working with an assistant coach is not his best thing for him. Great question about that. Hopefully, I take a little bit too much longer. But it's just going to have so many great goalies. It was so much, but it's great. Me for too far. It's just I have so many great goalies. There was smallish, but still great. I would be curious about this in our tap. Give me a name or give me 5 goalies since 2005, since 2000, all 6 foot and under have an amazing, great career in Hall of Famer or a goaltender goalie about 40, 50, 60 games per year. Under 6 foot in NHL since 2010 example. And not many. It's not happening about that one. The draft is guys all about 5'6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". They're all looking for big gen goaltender now. About that. Of course, you have always an exception. I understand that. It's part of the game. But if you look about average goaltender and NHL, their size, everything like that, it's bigger, strong. It's bigger, bigger, bigger. And I want to thank Monahan what the first one is living. And then, look, I will say to you, the reply to you. Do you believe Ben Chariot deserve a first round pick and a prospect, Ben Chariot? Do you think the value of Ben Chariot is better to Sean Monahan? Look. And a tap is the same. Everything is speculation, less and to money. Do you think Georgia deserve the number top star in the NHL this week? I don't know about the top star. I did not know the start of the last week, so it'll be hard to set that, right? You have to go around. I would say to you, Georgia is more impressive. I was not expect him to play at that level. When I said that, I knew it was good, but it's the first time really he got his first opportunity to be a regular goaltender for the game plus. He showed it so far with Colorado Avalanche. He saved a lot of the game for Colorado. The overtime again, the New York Rangers example, that can go all the way like that. For me, it's a little bit a surprise compared to disappointment like Jake Campbell example, William. About that. Coach, are you still happy with the Sarkisky over right? Definitely, Roger, about this. I have no problem so far, Roger. What I'm surprised tonight is that Shane Wright got the player of the game for the Team Canada. I don't know. I believe tonight, not many players. I think the only one player was impressed by Team Canada tonight was Connor Bedard, in my eyes. But I would not change my idea about Sarkisky over Shane Wright. Hello. Are you not going to go to Asia pick in the 5th round? Not really Chicago. The good one, I'll pick at the right time, Chicago. I'm talking about first one pick, Vasilevsky, Yarazov. I can go all the way like that, But yeah, first price, Carey Price, number 5 overall pick. Fleury, number 1. Kosa, number 15. Wallstead, number 19, like Vasilevsky. And looks at no way. That of you tonight, coach, and I have a yellow career that faithful tonight. Recently I take a lot of Thai pad, shrimp, a lot of chicken at them right now. I stopped to eat a lot of fried rice, chicken. I don't like a lot of pork. Because when you go on the night market, or I don't eat at a restaurant. I bring in my food here, and I don't bring soup. Soup would be good. They have a lot of great soup, but Gav, Nicholas, I would do a trade DUARTE and maybe keep Monahan and the end if he would sign to set $5 million. The problem, Nicholas, he signed Monahan at 29 years old. You give him a 5-year contract at $5 million. That bring him at 34 years old. And what happening at that moment, DUARTE is only at $4.5 million for 2 more years. He's younger, never been hurt. The problem with Monahan, with time, the body is going to respond with Monahan, Nicholas, at 32, 33, 34. At that time, Montreal should be not at their peak, but maybe close to be the best team where they are in 4 years. This is going to be at the end of the Monahan contract. and that would be open door for Owen Beck or a new player. So I'm not sure. Now, if you give me money in at 3 years at $5 million, I will keep money in. For me, I will not touch money in under 4-year contract and not over $5 million. A combination of 4 years at 4.5, okay. At 4 years, $4 million, okay. 3 years, $5 million, okay. But I will not go 5.5 or 4 and 5. I will be my extremist about that one over there for Sean Monahan. But if you don't compare Monahan versus DUARTE, just players, not salary, not money, I agree with you. I would take Monahan. Pierre Martin, welcome back in the house. Any Santa Claus around Thailand? Oh, yeah, a lot of Santa Claus, Pierre Martin in Thailand. They are all over the map. The good ones are rare to find, but you have a lot of Santa Claus over there. I really celebrate Christmas. It was my first Christmas in Thailand, and I went out and to the nice restaurant. I did not out, I don't go out a lot. I pay myself a good restaurant food at the Frenchy, a Frenchy restaurant, and on the beach with Christmas music. It was nice. That's why you realize you miss home sometime. I don't miss home a lot, really barely. But that night it was great to be in that kind of atmosphere with people all around the world, and great conversation. It was great. Better what I was. I thought to go to the island, Golarn, and I should go the next day, but I was busy with here, everything like that. But thanks for asking, Pierre. Hopefully you're doing well. Speed recovery for you back. Glad to see you around, Pierre Martin. Great supporter of the Hockey Nation Show. Mr. Nicolas de Gobi Bono is in the house. Montreal could get a Taze at Chicago. They could get him, but it's not an advantage for Montreal to get Taze at that moment. Mr. 801, after tonight game and the Wichita play, do you think it would have been a good thing for Syracuse to be at the World Junior? You know why I take a time to thinking? You have two ways to see that. If Syracuse loses all the game during the tournament and he does not play a lot of minutes, he play a minute, but the team does not do well, I don't see an advantage for him. Now, because he's going to be back over there, coming back after that constance, I think for him it's better if they keep consistent to keep him all year long, to stay around the Montreal Canadiens and take 3 days off, relax, and set up everything like that. I don't know. Maybe the dad and mom are at home right now with him at the Billet family. Who knows? To be out of the hockey for a couple of days, take his time to recovery, and maybe reviewing some videos. I think it will be the best thing for him. I'm going to go. I don't want to be negative here. I just want to sharing this with you. Team Canada lost tonight. Not a very good game. Who's the captain? Shane Wright. Who's supposed to carry on the team? Shane Wright. Well, you have 1 goal or an assist, but they lost. They lost against Sweden, and then they lost again. And then Canada finished 3rd. And then Canada, maybe that first game they play again, I don't know, Team USA, and Team USA beat Team Canada. Then Canada are not in the middle. Shane Wright is the captain, supposed to carry on that team. Is it good or bad? I don't know, but I'm just going to talk extremist. South Africa is not a good team like Team Canada, so the pressure on Syracuse not be to be exactly the same team. But it's a great question. For me, I don't think so. Some people disagree. They think he should be there, but I don't know what he can give him more. What he already had with an NHL. Now, if he don't play in NHL, his health is crashed, don't play a lot, and that's another story. But right now, where he right now, I don't think so. It's a big problem. So it'll be interesting. He just is on the ice talking right now about this. He shall be best assistant coach. Luc Lafortune. God bless Pat Burns. A player would die for him. Yeah, absolutely. About Gav, about him. Thanks, coach. Always voulu to ask that. Est-ce que les bonnes celles sont relevant today? One is talk. Yeah, absolutely about this, William, about him. Pat Burns hug around on the St. Catherine Street sidewalk, drinking coffee, and still phone up about Pat Burns talk with people. Yeah. Thanks so much for the update for the football, Mr. RG. Yes, all the time. Look, Pat Burns out there, catch all those troublemaker. You have at all time. It was a cup after all. Yeah, absolutely that, Kev, about Pierre Coach. Did you play tonight? Yep, he played for Team Canada. Play on the third line. Didn't have a bad game. Didn't have a great game like Team Canada, honestly. You have to admit this. But the problem with that line was Gaucher. Gaucher have two bad penalty for them. And, you know, it is what it is for Team Canada tonight. Don't forget, Florida was desperate. Look what they did. They destroyed Le Fritcher, Luc Lafortune. Yeah, but if you got that way, look, all the trade, right? And David Savard got a first round pick, a third round pick, Luc Lafortune from Tampa Bay. They won the Stanley Cup with David Savard. But David Savard, he was playing on the third pairing. You pay a lot at the trade deadline to get players, look. Fleur won the President Cup last season. Crazy where they are now. Starting with bad choice coaching. They select Paul Maurice over Andrew Brunette. A trade Kachuk versus Huberdeau Wegar. I don't think so. It was a good trade for them overall. All the trade deadline with Ben Chariot, Robert Agg, Claude Giroux, they pay the price in return. All the players, they let it go. Vatrano, Claude Giroux, Ben Chariot, Mason Marshman, I missed another one, hurt their team now, and they play without Anthony Duclair. All the let their defensemen set up properly. They give confidence to Mahura, Max Stahl, Kerstad. They don't have no defensemen on the back door to helping the team. And then you put all this together to sign, like Nick Cousin, Colton White, Chris Terry, get Balcher for San Jose Sharks. Don't stay with the team. You can look around, but now at some point you have to look up. Say, wait a minute, Bezito, you have an amazing, great first year with us for trade for Sam Reinhart, Sam Bennett. But after that, not looking good with Bill Cito as a GM with Florida Panthers right now. The team not going to make the playoff. I guarantee you have that, guys. I would be shocked if Florida Panthers, at least they make some transformation. They say, oh, they maybe make a good trade deadline. Who they can give in return? They don't have no first round pick anymore. They don't have a lot to give back. So it's not looking good. And Barkov hurt a lot this season. I don't say it's because of Barkov. But Ketchel respond well. I understand that. But the fact they lose a defenseman like Wegar, it will fit with them. And Eric Ekblad did not recover properly since the beginning of the season after he got hurt. I think he's 0-13 game right now with 0 goal. So the power play struggle. Paul Maurice is maybe not a good answer, and I can go away like that. And do you know what that shows to you guys? Every year, you never know. People, it's hard to build a team guy for 5-6 years to be good in NHL. Of course, they have the Boston, the Toronto win every year, the regular season. You can go all the way, but you never know when this drop down. The Pittsburgh have been there, Washington. But look this season about Columbus. We expect Columbus to be where they at right now. You talk about Ottawa Senator. We expect Ottawa to be where they at right now. Talk about Vancouver, where they at right now. The Nashville Predator, the Florida, the Blues, all the team like that. You don't tell me Calgary and Montreal have a good season so far. It's not. And because what? Because it's hard. It's hard to repeat every year, to performing every year. And it could be an injury. It could be a trait hurt your team. who knows? But it's not easy. Yeah, but give him a max 4 years and maybe. Oh yeah, I agree with you, Nicholas, about Monahan. I completely agree with you. If you could select one NHL player's past or current to talk hockey with any for any night, who will select? I have to go with Wayne Gretzky at the beginning. Um, because Gretzky was smart, Gretzky see things. I have to go with Wayne Gretzky. You can go with that. Maurice Richard, Gordy Orr, Guy Lafleur, anything like that. But I need to find. I have to go with Steve Eiserman. The Steve Eiserman, the how you adapt yourself with the with evolution of the game. That would be Steve Eiserman. Wayne Gretzky is because the greatest of the greatest, right? What he did would become the greatest of the greatest. Now, if you go back in the time, like in 70s, they have a lot of players there you can select. I would like to talk with Larry Robinson as the defenseman. Because Robinson, it's carry on the team and play hard and cough. He was really, I don't know, he has kind of carries. I would go with that. Yeah. Gretzky, Eiserman, I can go like many other players, right? But I would be three players we're looking for: Robinson, Eiserman, and Gretzky. You can go with Mario Lemieux, and I understand that. But that would be the players really. Great question, by the way. And then they trade Uberlu, what a gaff. Look, Chris Naden and our tap for Luc Lafortune. That's going to be Montreal coach, most talented team in the world. Yeah, so she should have. So he leave level of confidence is very low. But who have played great versus Finland friendly game. Pierre Martin, that Scotty Moon coach the Habs. Yeah, he did. Scotty Moon coach in 1974, 75, 76. Scott coach for many years. Who do you see Sakoski got chemistry, if any, with linesmen of the team? If you think about how his shift, most of his shift has been with Jake Evan and Kirby Doc. If I was to do it again, I would thinking about Monahan. Monahan could be a good asset for him. Devorek could help him a little bit, but I think Monahan with Sakoski could be a good asset for that part. And now you can put Anderson, look like Anderson fit with him. But yeah, I don't know with Sakoski, Devorek, Gallagher together. Sakoski, Monahan, and Anderson together. I think there will be they need to set up that line, those two lines I'm talking about, and the next couple of weeks to do it with them. Sakoski should not be at the full line. He need to let him play and learning. So that would be a visit. Florida kill the chemistry they have belong before the trade. Look, it's good for Montreal pick. Yep, so right, Florida going down Yeah, so 1, a cup, and for the 5 cup, and 3, and 4, and 6, and 9. You know, tap. I would go with Messi. Would love to pick his head. Yeah, McMessi is a good pick for them. I want to be live on this one about this. Sit with Scobieman for sure, or Mario Lemieux about this. Steve G. Eiserman about that one over there. Yeah, I think for me, there'll be those kind of people I was looking about for sure. Um, you know, if you talk about who you would like to bring, who you like to talk, who you want to meet, I think that'll be very important about that one over there. The NHL Draft 23, we talk about the Montreal Canadiens. Possibly they have 2 picks. You know, the best thing, they can win the 2 boat lottery. That's something I have to figure out. And then figure out the players they have to select Montreal Canadiens. Charlie Stryman looked like not too bad with Team USA tonight. It was good watching him. But it would be interesting, you know, what Montreal is going to select at that rate, you know, or that time of the year. You know, Montreal Canadiens last season, guys, they trade a 13-round pick last season for Kirby Dach. I don't know. Florida is number 12. And maybe they offer Xavier Bourgault for the Edmonton Oilers. Do you make the trade or not? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not guaranteed Montreal pick 2 pick, and maybe they would trade 1 for 2. Slav is big, but very soft. That's normal. Look, the guy is 18 years old, so he's going to learn about, like, Kokanemi took him 4 years to learning to play solidly better. Now Kokanemi on the how he's skating more, is not get hit, like you don't fall all the time. That's just normal happening about this in the NHL. I would love to chat with Joe Sakic, saying he gave me the top what's going to look like the president. Yeah, Joe Sakic could be another good one to talk. Select as a kid. Take easy. Nick, he will learn. He will get hurt before he'll team. He'll learn the team. Basagi should be play World Junior Championship. Pierre Martin said. I think it take time. Rabbit rebuild is both first pick for Montreal, and you do the first and second pick overall and the draw. One can dream 4 years to get hurt. What a way to learn. Well, that's normal. Luc Lafortune, you know. Now, I would not be surprised in 3 years, guys. In 3 years. Maybe 4 years. Let's go 3 years. I'm going to be the first one to tell you that. Many of you are going to tell me, oh, they should pick David Jiricek. I don't know. But if you consider already the first couple of players they picked last season, right? I think Wright, number 4, is pretty good. I think Nemec, I'm not sure about Nemec, number 2. But for me, Jiricek for the Slovak, for the Czechia is really the one really most impressive. Logan Cooley, we see right now, is looking good with the Minnesota golfer and the NCAA. But I have to wait a bit longer for Logan Cooley. Already, it look like. But for me right now, the best player I see so far, David Jiricek for the defenseman. Sean Weber. I didn't get that. Sean Weber attack about that. I don't know my. Yeah, that would be the one over there. I don't know if you think about this. Direct said 12 pick for Ember, probably double or not. Oh, yeah, Treasure was very high on my list, Nicholas. So you trade Devorak and a 12 pick for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Um, as a good one, Nicholas. This is a really good one over there. That's something I have to think. I think the Varek is not a problem, Nicholas. The Varek for me is not a problem. What is a problem for me? Okay, at 12 now, Nicholas. Who can you get at 12? Can you give up a Charlie Strummel? Can you give up Kuliev, defenseman? I don't know. Was a coach master in the background? I don't know. Siri talk. I don't know why the Siri talk on my computer. Like she just asking me about. I don't know. She was maybe not agree about Chirichek first one pick. About that one over there. Um, as Adam Fende has been struggling this season, he didn't do well at the beginning. Chicago and the NCAA with Michigan played really good and at the middle of November and at the beginning of December. I'll be honest with you. Now tonight you have a bad game. Um, Michael Devinanu believe he's not very good. I think he put him maybe out of the top four for Michael Devinanu. I'm not sure why. He really have a bad game. I think for me, play winger versus center, he make him struggle. But yeah, no doubt on my mind. You cannot compare Fantilli with Bedard or Leo Carlson with Bedard. Bedard is unique on his style, and he's going to be fine. He's going to be a first overall pick at that moment. Stay away from Dubois. Too much money about that one over there. He'll be free. You can get him for free. This is a good point about this, Chris Henson, about that. The problem with Pierre-Luc Dubois, is it better to get him earlier or not? I think I would not. If you think that way, and you can, if you are sure Chris is coming back in Montreal as a UFA, you knows what could happen. I would not spend my 12 overall pick versus with Christian Devorek. Yeah, good point about this, Chris. Why do you answer your computer? Yeah, honestly, right? But your great point about this, Chris, about Pierre-Luc Dubois. But you think about this. I think if you talk that way, Nicholas and Chris, is I think I will trade my 12-round pick example for pick a good prospect like Montreal. Believe Kirby Doc was better to Nazar at long term. You have to go back all the draft pick, right? Example, do you? There's a Chris and Chris. If you are there in our tab, you guys, you in the chat right now. Just an example. Do you trade your 12 overall pick for Quentin Byfield for the Los Angeles Kings? Try to look at the top 5 best, draft pick in the last 5 years. And try to see a team can give up on the one players over there. I don't know if Montreal believe Byfield could become the big gen center for Montreal versus, all right. I think Montreal looking for a right winger fix Caulfield and Zuski. So which one right winger, top 3-4 picks in NHL could become that kind of players around? It's not been a great successful like Capo. Do you believe Capo could become that kind of players if the New York Rangers gave up on him? I just mentioned name here. I just talking. I'm not said they had to get that players. I just bring name over there. But great point. Just an idea. You kind of know what you get on the period. Make the rebuild process. Accelerate him. Good age. Love is art. No style. Yeah. You're absolutely right about this, Nicholas. The problem, like Chris said, well, look, yeah, you have to pay him at some point. Is it worth it to pay him $8.5 million where he never scored more at 30 goals in NHL? Yeah, more over 63 points in NHL. And those numbers, I give it to you guys in my head right now. So let me check in because I don't like to give you bad information about this. Pierre-Luc Dubois scored his highest number, 28 goals. His highest season at 61 points. Last season, he had 60 points and 81 points. Right now, he is on the pace to get 80 points, but he's still at 15 goals. That's what you got. So those kind of numbers, about $8.5 million about this. Winnipeg does not allow Pierre-Luc Dubois to work for nothing. They could do that. They could trade him next year and after when he become a UFA at the trade deadline. The teams try for him. Not guarantee he's going to sign up over there. Can turn around to go with Montreal after that and after. So he could be a rental player. Yeah, the 4x4, not for PLD, Chris Henson about this. Montreal cannot move until next year. Cash trap. I disagree with you, Luc Lafortune, because they open up $21 million next year with Dadonov out, Monahan out, Drouin out, Paul Biron out. If you calculate all those kind of money, Luc Lafortune, they get $21 million. Oh, you have to pay Cole Caulfield. You're right. But still, it's $21 million. They can negotiate to get other players about this. Look, I like Quentin, not Pierre-Luc Dubois. Plus, they are an abundance of the Molson, CG. And after that, Byfield, not really. Byfield is not good. The schedule for tomorrow, yeah, no 2SC. And again, Pierre, I will see quite a 1 year team demanding a trade. Then tell Winnipeg he want to go out Montreal. That sounds like the one stay away for Chris. Pierre, one is the trade deadline date, March 2nd or March 3rd. Pierre is what Bergeron Hope Anderson would be become in Montreal. About this, coach, how many goaltender and how many goaltender and the WG? Are you talking about the World Junior Championship, Pierre Martin? Have NHL contract? Not many. Pierre, the position goaltender this year in the World Junior Championship are not high. Now, they have a couple of them are drafted by NHL, but not have an entry-level contract. If that's what you question, Pierre. I would prefer for Dubois to arrive Montreal sooner Canada. It would take a few years to be competitive, but we cannot afford to leave a losing spirit with only one line working. A second line center who also fit well on the wing. Good top six player who is both a versatile and give you physically. I would say yes, Nicholas, about Pierre-Luc Dubois. Wow, that's a lot of good conversation here tonight. What? Do you know Japanese and Korean? About the language, GF? No, I don't know both of them. And I totally agree with that part over there. So that's what happening tonight. What happening for the rest of the week, guys? We're going to continue to do tomorrow night the warm-up show, 6 o'clock p.m. And then tomorrow night, I think I'm going to go back at 9 o'clock p.m. with a show called The Review of this Year 2022 with some panelists going to join me. I'm going to see, the top 10 or the top 20 or top 15, or we're going to see, then I'm going to do a wish list after that for the team. And something like that for what we expect for everybody. I'm going to my grandpa Andres' house, and my grandpa Andres from Montreal, Quebec. Awesome, Jean-François. Have a great time over there with your family. Family is very important. And happy holidays, by the way, GF. Thanks to stop by. And that's what I think I'm going to do tomorrow. And then after that, Montreal is going to be a back-to-back game, 2 games at both night. And then So then during the time, we're going to follow a little bit Team Canada. We're going to go thrown about that one over there. And we have time, guys, to play a game. I want to play that game tonight. I want to play the games called Frenchy Quiz. And au revoir. Salut, mon Jean-François. Zeb is going. about this one over there. So how you can play, guys, tonight? Some chat. Thanks, coach. You welcome, Pierre Martin. It's called the Frenchy quiz. I tried to get the picture of Frenchy quiz on that one over there. Warm up here. So we decided to do during the holidays, Frenchy quiz holidays first edition 2022 hockey trivia. And what happening there? We're going to get right now another night where you can play. And tonight, this game is going to be on the NHL GM, the playoff record or players team, head coach, and the NHL expansion. This is the night for that one over there. The one can play, the one they cannot play, because you cannot play all the time. Not because you cannot, it's because you're already in for the playoff. So, not that one over there, this one over there. Here we go. So, who can have a mulligan? If you want to join me live tonight, it's going to be RJ, Vinny, Luc Lafortune are all in about that. Nick, you can play because you already have only 1 point over there. So if you can join me now to participate on the contest, if you want to join, you never participate to the holidays. You have one more chance to get that one over there. Danny, it was the under one. Danny could be un mulligan tonight. On a enfin des Saguenayens. Et voilà, mon Nicolas, les Chicoutimi Saguenayens tonight. So that's what we got right there. If you want to join me live, that would be the best way. How this work, we're going to go this way. And I will fill up. If ever we don't have 4, we're going to go what we have for tonight. And we will pick up there. So it's time to pick it up. William, thanks so much. Not tap, so I will let other people join. Chicago. You can join Nick if you want to, because you still are behind on the race. So so we'll see. If not, we're not going to shut down the show. That's not a big deal at the end of the day. It is what it is, right? Cannot complain about that. It's part of what we do live at some time. And it's holidays. Maybe people are busy, everything like that. But if you want to join us, we're going to have Luc Lafortune going to join us live about this. Going to put Luc on the show. Stay there, mon Luc. We'll be back shortly with Beaver. Anybody else? Then we have Vinny, RJ, William Snyder, and Vinny James going to set up. Hold on for Vinny. About that, in our tab, you can join us if you want to. RJ Calabro, you can join us if you want to. Anybody else? Nicholas, if you want to. We're going to open up here for the next 3 minutes, and then we're going to move on. We have Vinny join us. Vinny, going to put you back on the number 3 over there. Vinny is going to be there. Just stay there. We have RJ Calabro join the party. Join the party. We're going to go number 2. RJ, stay there. Don't go nowhere. Thank you much, RJ. We missed one, guys. They'll be complete if you want to get it with 4 points. No, you're behind in our tap about this one over there. Anybody that want to join us? One more time, one more spot. If you want to, that's not a big deal. William, if you want to join us, that'd be great. If you don't mind, William. Open up a spot for you, and we're going to give you that, Mr. William. William Snyder, he absolutely in our tab. So in our tab, you can take a break because you lead. Then after that, we're going to shut down everything here. So William Snyder, if you want to join us, it's time to step up. William Snyder, to be sure you have your good job over there. Nicolas ne parle pas anglais. Coach, ouais, mon Nicolas, je comprends très bien Jean-François. Il comprend un peu. One more time, William Snyder, before we get it. About this. One more minute, William Snyder, to wait for William Snyder. If not, we're going to start at this one. Well, we have a Kivar. Here we go. We have a full house in the house right now here. Mr. Kev, welcome aboard.
Don't know where I am.
Here we go. We have Luc Lavortine in the corner. We have Mr. Vinny in the corner. And we have Mr. RJ in the corner. And now we have an extra player. So, but unfortunately, 801. Hold on here.
Someone there.
Yes, yeah. We are full house right there, Mr. Vinny. Because you lead, did you have a point, Vinny, right now or not? Vinny, did you make 2 points last time or not, Vinny? Vinny, Vinny Jane, 1, 2, 3. All right, did you have point last time or not? Anyhow, we have 4. We have full house right now, guys. So 801 will be the next time. I'll put it here for that one over there. So hold on here. We're going to get this one over there. Here we go. Someone, your volume is on. Someone can turn up your volume behind you, computer, everything like that. Kev.
All right.
Luc is there.
I'm there.
Okay.
Look, lens him on.
Kev, can you turn off your computer? You have something behind you.
Turn the volume.
Behind me, like
volume.
hold on.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
Kev
how.
right now.
Hold on.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm on air.
Here we go. I got you now, Vin. You look good right now, Kev. Sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Kev.
All right. Look, you're going to start the show. Which
Oh,
one?
I'm on live, Lens. I'm playing a game. I'm on video and everything. Thank you for yelling.
You're welcome.
All right. M'a dire NHL Expansion 1.
And it said what?
NHL Expansion 1. Wait.
All right. Expansion 1, Mr. Luc. Quiz back over there. Expansion 1 over there. So be right here.
Show me the
1,
money.
2. It's easy one, Mr. Luc.
Oh, wait.
What?
So
Expansion
easy.
and 1974-75. We have 2 new teams. Who are they?
Pittsburgh Buffalo.
Pittsburgh Buffalo. All right. Let's see what RJ.
All right, 2 new teams are to be Kraken and
74. Come on, Raji. 74.
I know. I'm trying to think.
74. You weren't born.
1974. Shit. I remember the name of old 1974 teams.
5 seconds and after Mr. Danny.
In your tabs in your brain, coach.
Teams in
All right.
1974.
The answer, nobody got it. We have one in the chat right now of the game. And the answer guy was Washington Capital and the Kansas City Scout.
Okay.
About that one over there.
Hey, Coach, should we just shout out the answer?
Yeah, so I would, when I call you, I will let you know.
Oh, okay. And then
Yeah,
just sit
you're going
dormant?
to get,
Okay.
you
cool.
can
Yep.
get a reply at some point. You're absolutely right. I will let you know.
No
All right.
worries, buddy.
RJ.
I'm wrong.
I take NHL games.
NHL GM. Yes.
Oh, GM?
GM, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that one. 1 point.
1 point. Here we go. Not a problem. We're going to give you that one here. GM. This is the first one over there. It's easy one for you. What is the name of the trophy for the GM of the year? the general manager. What's the name of the trophy?
The trophy. Manager of the year.
Yeah. Like, you know, they have the Vizna, the Norris, the Calder, everything like that.
Manager of the year.
Can I reply to that?
Trying to think of name the team. I'm trying to think of name a manager team. Can't think.
Can I reply to that, coach?
I'm sorry?
Can I reply to that if he doesn't get it?
Let's go with Luc.
Jack Adams.
Again, the Jack Adams. No, we go with Kev.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, Vinny.
I gotta pass. Yeah.
Vinny.
Just throwing it out there.
What's your answer, Vinny? We can
Bobby
hear
Joe.
you.
He hasn't talked yet.
Hold on. Maybe I'll turn off his mic. Oh. I thought maybe
Oh, he's muted.
no. His mic was off. Vinny, what do you answer?
I'm gonna get this wrong. Jim Gregory.
Jim Gregory. The answer, that one over there. Vinny got that one over there. 1 point for Jim. We have a couple of people in the chat got it. Congratulations. Jack Adam, Mr. Luc is for the coach.
Yeah.
That's it, so.
Here we go. Let's go with Vinny.
Playoffs for number 1 point.
1 point.
1 point. Oh.
Here we go.
Playing
Playoff
safe.
1 point for Mr. Vinny. Playoff 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, Vinny.
One.
You can do
Playoff
it.
1 point. Here we go, Mr. Vinny. Playoff in 1967, there are an expansion of 6 teams. Which one of them have the most appearance in the playoffs in 1967? Now, I'm going to help you a little bit. The 16 I'm talking about is Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Los Angeles Kings, the St. Louis Blues, and then you have the, I'm missing 2 right now. The Los Angeles Kings, I said that one, right?
The
Which thing?
67.
Yeah. Vinny, which team?
I would have to say Pittsburgh.
Pick one team on the most appearance since 1967 on the expansion team.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh Penguins. We go with we're going
67.
to go. Yeah.
Il n'y a pas ce club.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, ils ont pogné une équipe à 67. Ils ont été une des équipes.
Non.
Ben oui. Ben oui.
Non.
Ben oui.
Non, Buffalo est rentré là avant.
Buffalo est rentré en 1970 avec l'équipe de. Buffalo est rentré en 1970 avec
Avec LA.
Vancouver Canucks.
Avec LA.
Non, Vancouver Canucks.
OK.
Um,
Mais là, tu es avec LA, là.
the California Golden Seals wasn't one of the team anyway.
Oh, ouais.
Okay, so the reply, I have to go with Kev. Which team?
Kings.
The Kings. Unfortunately, both of you are wrong. The answer was the St. Louis Blues have the most appearance with 45 times in NHL. About that one there, we go with Kev. Kev, you have a choice right now. Which question you want to get?
Head coach 1, please.
One go. Everybody want please say right now. They want to get easy answer. All right, coaches. Coach 1 here, number 1 over there.
Let's go, Kev.
Now, here's this one over there. Mr. Rick Barnes play in the NHL for which team? I need 2 of the 4 teams he play. Rick Barnes, Mr. Rick Kev.
Oh my God, I don't know. I thought it was going to be Jack Adams was going to be the answer, but So,
Name
I don't
your
know.
team.
I have
Name your
no
team.
idea. I'd say Islanders
Come on,
maybe,
come on.
and I don't have a clue. Blank.
Or
So,
give me
Name
two
your
names of the
team.
team
Come
in
on,
case you
come
have
on.
it.
Come on.
I just
Name
have
two. Name
Islanders,
two.
and I'll say, and I don't know, Chicago.
Perfect. Sound good. Toi de répondre, mon Mr. Luc.
Oh, balai. Moi, m'a dire Rick Bonus. M'a dire Winnipeg. Winnipeg, puis shit. Winnipeg. J'ai rien que ça dans la tête, Winnipeg. Montréal, tiens.
Ah, you almost get it, my friend. It was the Winnipeg Jet, the Atlanta Flame, or the Detroit Red Wings and the St. Louis Blues. So, look, you put point about that. But if you think about Rick Bonus, guys, look, you should think about like a team like six original day, like Montreal. It was a good select, but
Ouais,
I
ouais.
think the St. Louis Blues. Here we go. We go with Luke. Back with you.
I'm going all in.
Come.
NHL Expansion 3. Number
Oh,
3.
he long for the long shot. Look, he put all the
Oh,
money
yeah.
on the card on the table right now. He put all the
Yes,
money
sir.
on the
Nothing to
table right
lose.
now.
Nothing to
Okay.
lose.
Expansion draft right there. It's not easy one. You want it? I give it to you. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got last.
I don't know. We lost our friend.
How many different-
we lost our friend. Where is our friend Rick? About this
How
one
many
over there.
different expansion team with the same name won the Stanley Cup?
How
in the
many different
NHL?
expansion team won the same name won the Stanley Cup in the NHL? So what happening, Mr. Lip? Sent 19, 26, 18.
Why?
A new expansion card right there. Who do you think?
Wow.
How many team won it? So
You
a team like example, look, je vais te donner un exemple. Look, un exemple comme un team comme Dallas Star, ils ont
Ouais.
changé de name.
So,
Ça compte
Stars,
pas.
puis-
Ça compte pas.
Ouais. Ça compte pas.
Non.
How many
we
different
We
expansion
lost
team
our
with
friend Kev, by the way.
the same name?
So, yeah. So, si t'es arrivé avec le Buffalo Sabres, ça compte pour une équipe s'il avait gagné la Coupe Stanley. Mais si on changeait de nom, ça devient je sais pas moi, les New
Ouais,
Jersey
okay.
Devils, ça compte pas.
Buffalo.
Ouais.
How many different? Wow. Stanley Cup in the NHL. How many? Wow. M'a dire, 3.
3 of them. Let's go with
Yep.
RJ. How many of them?
7.
7. Vinny?
4.
4. But you guys, not tonight. You'll be surprised to hear the number, guys, is 9.
Close.
9 of them are on the expansion drive. We lost Rev. It's not a big deal. We're going to maybe come back a little bit later about that. We go with RJ.
I still lose.
Let me go to playoffs. 2 points.
2-point playoff for RJ. RJ, play save about that one over there. Playoff 1, playoff 2. All right. Which team won the Stanley Cup 2016, Mr. RJ? This is who? How many game max? About that one over there. If you get if you get 2 of the 3 answer, I give you 2 points. If you get only 1 of the 3 answer, I give you 1 point. Who won the Stanley Cup 2016? Versus who? A money game.
I say
5 seconds.
Come on. You're the
Senators.
sad guy. Come on.
Come on, RJ.
I think Senators and Minnesota. I can't think of other ones.
Who won the Stanley Cup?
1916.
RJ, who won the Stanley Cup?
Minnesota.
Minnesota won the Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Vinny.
I don't know.
Pittsburgh.
Who?
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Pittsburgh again who? All right. So I'll give you 1 point to Vinny on that one over there. The answer, guy, is Pittsburgh and 6 games against Jose Sharks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27.
Sorry, I lost connection for a bit.
So
Way to
you get
go,
that one.
Vinny.
Welcome back, Kev. You did not miss
Sorry
a
about
lot,
that.
Kev,
Technical
so that would be a good
difficulties.
break. Mr. Vinny.
You're on, Vinny.
I will go for playoffs for 3 points, I guess. So let's go.
3 playoff, Vinny. He go all the way top, all the way back here there. Playoff 3 point over there. Playoff 1, playoff 2, playoff 3. Here we go. Mr. Vinny. Bruins have a record of 0-3 and the playoff. They have the worst team again. They have 0-3. They never win any playoff. Again, which team in NHL? They never win any playoff series.
This is all time, correct?
Yes, all time. He could be Chicago, Montreal, Edmonton. They never win. They play only 3 times, and they lost all the 3 times against them. Which team is it?
It won't be Montreal. I'm giving you that.
Or leave.
I know. I'd say Chicago, but I don't think that's it.
All right, 5 seconds. 4.
Chicago.
Hard.
Which team? Vinny.
Chicago.
Chicago. Kev.
I'll go with the Rangers.
Rangers. Let's go with Luke.
Oh, pala. $0-2.
What?
That's $75 a month we pay. He paid last month. We shouldn't have to pay $75.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. RJ.
I say Sunday. I said let me think. Hold on. Let me think. In the team.
All right. And then, sir.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
The New York Islanders, 1983, 1984.
New York.
About that one over there. So nobody have a point right there. We'll go to Rev. Rev have a Kev. Have a selection right there. Which one, Kev?
Oh, sorry. NHL expansion 2.
Expansion team, 2 point.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we have here for Mr. He tried one more time, I believe. Let's go for expansion team 1, expansion 2, expansion 3 right there. There we go. Got it. From 1998 to 2001, we have how many new team in NHL? How many teams stepped up between 98 to 2001?
4.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. Kev got it.
I only got one right last time.
Wow. Good job, my friend. 2 points on that one over there. Congratulations. We get to get that one over there.
Yes, sir.
Let the people stand up in the building tonight. Here we go.
Nice.
Mr. Luke.
Oh, pala. Okay, head coach 3.
Which one? Look.
Head coach number 3.
3 for edge coach. Look, he dropped again everything there. Let's move on to the coach.
Yeah. I dropped the ball or shoot it.
Head coach. Coach 1, coach 2, coach
is
3.
confused.
Coach, here we go. How many coach in the NHL never play in the NHL right now this season?
Give me a choice.
I
How
can't
many
get it.
coaches? give me a choice. What the?
Wait, what do you mean? You have 32 picks.
How many what?
How many coach?
However,
how many coach right now in NHL never play in NHL
right
as a hockey
now.
player? Like
Okay,
Martin
right now.
said, we. He's not. He played in
right
NHL.
now. Okay.
All right. So,
okay, right
attends
now.
mon Luc. Attends mon Luc. T'as le choix de dire. T'as le choix de me dire le numéro. T'as le choix de me dire le nombre de coachs. Puis, t'as le choix de me dire tous les coachs qui n'ont pas joué dans la Ligue nationale. Puis, t'es proche du number, je vais te le donner le point.
Okay, right now.
Yes.
Okay. How many coaches? Ouais. On va dire 15. 15. 15.
15. All right. Je vais y aller avec RJ.
I say 25.
25. Vinny.
12.
12. Kev.
14.
14. Wow. Come on, guys. Yeah, many of them coach play in NHL. The answer guy is only 6. Tourini, Ascol, Heinz, Paul Maurice, Lalonde, and Cooper with the Tampa Bay Lightning. All the 6 coaches never play one game in NHL.
Oh, never.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
RJ.
Take head coach for 2 points.
Got it. Head coach 2 points.
Yeah.
J'espère qu'il be easy. Luc, vas-y. J'aurais dû l'avoir, celle-là. La prochaine question.
What?
Parce qu'elle est plus facile, celle-là, mon Luc. Who is the last coach got fired by the Edmonton Oilers? RJ.
Oh, my. S'appelle Kevin.
Let me think of it.
5
I
seconds.
maybe pass. I don't know.
All right, sound good. I will go with Kev.
Glenn Slater.
Glenn
I don't
Slater.
know.
Vinny.
I have no idea.
Luc. Oh.
That's a hard one. Tabarouette. That's freaking recent.
Nobody got it. Here we go. We got it, guys. Dave Tippett.
Dave Tippett.
Dave Tippett was the last one got fired like a year ago by the Edmonton Oilers. Let's go on with Vinny. Vinny, you have a choice right now. Only 2 choices. You get to get the GM, the general manager, 2 or 3.
Oh, we'll go with 3 points.
3 points. There we go. You're going to get that one over there. 3 points for GM. GM 1, GM 2, GM 3. Here we go. The next one, guys. How many times the Pittsburgh Penguins won the GM of the year since 2010? And who are they? If you have one of the 2 answers, I give it to you. If not, anybody can reply with maybe 1 or 2 points. What is the answer, Vinny? How many times do you have a coach, the GM of the year? The GM, not the coach. Since 2010.
4?
1. All right, sound good.
No,
We're going to go with
4
Kev.
times. 4 times, not 1 time.
2.
2 for Kev. All right. That will give you 1 point. You nail it. Now I want to know at least 1 or 2 GM of the year. If you get 1 of 2, I'll give you an extra point. If not, you get all the 3 points.
I can't do it.
All right. But you get 1 point. So I give you 1 point, Mr. Kev.
Thank you,
And I give you guys for Mr. Kev. It was 2. Ray Sherrill and Jim Rutherford are the winner about that one over there. Sent 2010. You know that? And we'll go to finish with Mr. Rev. On that one, you have 2 points for the GM of the year. And we'll go back that one over there. So you got that one. You should be easier on that one. After 2 GM, GM1, GM2. Here we go. Who is the GM of the Colorado Avalanche? Who is the GM to...
Je sais.
Nobody? No answer?
Come on. Joe Sakic.
All right. Let's move on with Luc Laportune. Luc, what is the
Joe
answer?
Sakic.
Let's
Joe
move,
Sakic.
let's move on with RJ. RJ, who is the GM of the Colorado Avalanche?
Who is it?
Yeah.
Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic.
All right. The answer to this question, guy, is Chris McFarland. Is the GM of the Colorado Avalanche. Joe Sakic, last summer, he became the president of the hockey operation for the Colorado Avalanche, and the new GM is Chris McFarland. That give you guys 2 points for Vinny, give you 3 points for Kev. Kev, you a great game. RJ and Luc Laportune, this is your second game back-to-back with 0 points so far. So that give, honestly, William Snyder, we have Kev, and we have Enartap all in the house, and with Nick for Chicago Blackhawks, all the 4 players going to make the semifinal for the next time we play tomorrow for that one over there. So congratulations for all 4. Kev, William Snyder, Nick, and Enartap all on that one over there. But wait a minute, we have Vinny, part of that one over there. And it's going to be interesting. Vinny is going to be a part of the show with that. We're going to add one more at some point. So tomorrow night, we're going to do another show. And possibly we give a break to Enartap and William Snyder. They're going to have a bye. And Vinny, Nick, Kev, and it's going to be tomorrow night on the show tomorrow night. So that's conclu, guys. Everything. Thanks so much, Luc, for your participation ce soir. Merci beaucoup, mon Luc. And 24-3 for the football for Mr. RJ. Kev, you're going to be part with us tomorrow night, Mr. Kev, for the next time. Vinny. Oh, your daughters.
18.
All right. Luc, Kev, thank you so much. Vinny,
Thank you
so much. Have a great night. I appreciate that. See you next time. RJ, merci beaucoup. Thank you, RJ.
Yep,
have a good night. Vinny, I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Luc, le dernier mot de la fin.
Le dernier mot de la fin, c'est que je suis pas bon là-dedans. C'est que je me fie trop à mes instincts.
Ouais.
J'analyse pas, j'ai juste du fun.
Ben, c'est ça qui est le plus important. Ça va avoir du plaisir comme ça. Puis
je te souhaite des belles fêtes.
Merci beaucoup.
Puis je te souhaite beaucoup d'amour, de respect.
Parfait.
Puis j'espère que en Thaïlande, tu vas trouver ta niche, ton trou.
Merci. J'espère que ça va arriver un
Puis,
jour. C'est pas facile, mais on va continuer à travailler fort.
mais je sais que t'as du fun, en tout cas.
C'est ça qui est le plus important à la fin de la journée, mon Lick. Ça va être du plaisir tout ensemble. On a des bonnes
Bien sûr.
personnes. J'aimerais qu'on en ait encore 2 fois plus, mais ça va venir un jour.
Ouais, mais c'est pas grave, ça.
Yeah.
Moi pis toi, on est correct. Puis il y en a d'autres, là. Il y a Enotap, il y a Danny, il y a,
Ah oui.
il y a tout le monde. Il y a Rocky, il y a blablabla.
Ben oui.
Puis
C'est certain.
ceux qui sont pas là, ben on les élimine. Tranquillement.
Un à la fois.
J'en ai barré un à soir.
Ah ouais?
Oh oui. Je te dirai pas lequel, là.
Ça l'arrive des
Mais,
fois.
j'en ai barré un à soir. Puis Zef, là, il est fatigué. Mais en tout cas, m'a fini ça en beauté.
Oui.
Merci beaucoup.
Ça fait plaisir, mon
C'est
Lick.
un bon quiz. Puis c'est le fun. Puis c'est joyeux Noël. C'est le temps des fêtes. Il neige en tabarouette. Mais,
Ouais, on a vu ça, que ça a l'air que ça l'a tombé pas mal.
ouais, mais chez nous, on n'est pas pire. C'est
Ben,
pas pire.
c'est le froid, ça a l'air que j'ai entendu dire que le froid, c'est un gros problème présentement.
Pas chez nous. À Buffalo, oui.
Ah ouais?
Mais c'est comme. Oui, c'est comme à Buffalo, tout était là, puis nous autres, on a ramassé la marde, là, comme ce qui restait. Là.
Bon, c'est
Fait que
mieux
nous
comme
autres,
ça.
on a passé le vacuum, puis ça a bien été. Merci, coach.
Merci,
Je te
mon Lick.
salue. T'es un génie, puis je t'adore.
Merci, mon Lick. Ça nous fait plaisir. Toujours un plaisir de t'avoir avec nous ce soir. Je te souhaite des bonnes vacances, puis après ça, puis des bons temps des fêtes. On va se reparler demain soir.
Bientôt, bonne année.
Merci. Bonne journée à toi aussi. Merci. Luc Lavorson, guys, directly from the beautiful L'Ange Gardien dans la région de Québec. That's complete, guys, all that we have tonight about the quiz. Hopefully you enjoy it. Was a great show. Was just a show. We show up, the guys talking about hockey, but we're going to continue tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, guys, we're going to have a special people show up on the panelists talking about the review says the year 2022 with each one of you. I want you to bring up, you guys to bring up. We have the final possibility to have tomorrow night the Frenchy quiz, and then we're going to select after that the elimination tomorrow night. I think we have Enartap is in, and then we have William Snyder or the bye. Then we're going to bring back Vinny. We're going to bring back Kev. We're going to bring back Nick tomorrow night. And that will be one for elimination after that. So that's good. One is a special quiz happening tomorrow night because I have to go out to the Ottawa game and one be back at 11 o'clock. But you should be fine, Vinny, when you come back at 11 o'clock. You should be a part of that one over there. Not a problem about that. Danny T, welcome back. Thank you to be with us tonight. What a great night, guys, together tonight. About this. We appreciate everybody to be a part of the show. But before we leave, we want to invite you guys. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome. And I can wait to see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock p.m. with Mr. Enartap. We're going to get back together for the warm-up show. Until then, my friend, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you have greatness inside of you. And for one more time, guys, of course, happy holidays, happy new year. Hopefully you have an amazing, great, Merry Christmas all together. I can wait to see you tomorrow night. Until then, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate the second half of what? Yes, we're still in 2022. Don't forget to watch my daily news every single day at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks for all the moderators and, of course, all the people participate to the show tonight. Until the next time, have a sweet dream and have an amazing, great night, everybody. Have a great night, Mr. Danny, Luc Lavorson, Vinny James, Chicago Bear. Enartap, thanks so much again. We have a few people in the chat. William Snyder, Vinny, RJ, Jean-François Benoit, Nicolas de Gobi-Bono, a little bit earlier. Steve G stopped by. Pierre Martin, a little bit earlier. We have in the chat more people. Thanks so much, everybody. Good night. Awesome, William.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown?
Awesome, William.
Should I let go? I do really want
Yes, RJ. Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!